was for laundry.
There's no tablecloths to
And
be
then
had.
we need to save all the tablecloths for Easter. So generally on Good Friday, I try to only eat fish or just vegetarian entirely. Okay. And so what I do is that generally after midnight, I'm craving meat so bad. The one day that I don't allow myself to have meat, I'm going meat crazy by the end of it. I just need to go and get I might go to a booth stand and get a creation where it's like, what kind of meats you got? Put them all in there. Wrap it up and let me eat it. I start going meat crazy.
Well, that's, you know what that is. That's the good Lord come down to tell you something ain't right with you, boy. I went this whole day. Little bell went off at the end of it. Oh, is Sebastien down there? No meat today? I got to pay him a visit. Not using tablecloths. He's falling apart.
I think that's a congratulations. Congratulations to a good job not eating all that meat today. And you could have all the meat you want now.
Seba-Mae, are you? I'm a little at odds now because I really thought you'd have my back.
Well, I'm not taking sides on this one. You're both right in a way. He's having meat. He's having meat whenever he wants, I guess, except one day a year. And Matthew, you're against him not having meat. That's fine too. Good old piece of cowhide. Tastes good in my mouth.
All right. Well, I guess if we're all in agreement that Sebastien needs to stay on a strictly meat diet with the odd dabbling of something ungodly.
Only every now and again. Yeah. I mean, when you say burger to me, I'm not thinking about a portobello ground up piece of something or other. We're talking about a beef burger or at least a meat burger, maybe a bison or a combination of animals.
But you'll let me know when your first thought is that, right?
Yeah, you do that. All right. So, excuse me, boss. I'm just going to go patting my nose. All right, Seba-Mae.
Seba, you think I can ask Seba-Mae to the prom?
What do you mean? What are you going to another prom, Matthew? Have you not already been to 3 proms? Aren't you 30 years old?
Hypothetical prom, but I feel like they've got a lot of good proms out in those southern states. Some of them might be on boats, on
boats,
fan boats.
Fan boats,
maybe.
like a hover boat type of deal.
Yeah. So maybe something like that with like a nice party in the bayou. Some lantern lights hanging all around, some gators and tuxedos.
Yeah.
Not the real kind, but cardboard. You take your picture beside them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Seba-Mae is not graduating high school either. She's not a child.
No, she's
our age.
No, yeah, for sure.
Take.
But I don't know. I feel like I'm worried that my opportunities to go to proms are dwindling at this point.
Yeah, I think they should be, as you being 30 years old.
But you see, you're never like, I could, if I really wanted to become a teacher and I could chaperone at these and then just kind of end up with a date.
You're not getting a date if you're a chaperone.
You don't know how the night. You haven't been to as many proms as I
suppose that's true.
And there's a market out there. I'm sure there's people who want
prom dates.
Yeah. Do you think? Do girls like 30-year-old burger bloated dates?
I would venture a guess for no.
But then again, you and I are not teenage girls.
We never will be.
The parents may not approve.
No, that probably not.
But it's always been a dream of mine, Sebastien. And I think if you went in with me and we started a little company, a little side project where we pay for their... Well, actually, it's not even no, never mind. You're not going to be into this. Only me. Because I'm thinking of it like a company.
Except a company where we pay you to take you to your prom.
Well, we'll pay the prom ticket for you and the prom ticket for, us.
So it's a free prom as long as we can come. For them. It's a free prom for them as long as we can come.
Some of these...
No, this is not appealing at all to me. Why do you want to go to strangers' proms so bad?
Oh, my goodness. It's just I don't know. I feel like there's still so much to be had at prom. You know, so much, so many.
How many top hats do you need
shenanigans.
to wear in this lifetime, Matthew?
Well, that's it. You know, I've done the top hat thing. Now I need to do maybe the all day, all night sunglasses thing. Maybe I need to do the Tom Cruise from Risky Business thing. Maybe I need to do the.
How is that a prom thing?
There's no limit. It's prom.
Dun,
You know?
dun, 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 dun. And you go slide into the room.
Yeah, in underwear, underpants.
See, I feel like this is even worse now than like now you're a 30-year-old with probably a 17-year-old girl. You're sliding around in your underwear. You're paying for her prom ticket. This is very questionable, Matthew. You have a girlfriend of several years. You live with her. What would she say? Have you run this idea past her?
This is purely it's purely recapturing moments that I feel I didn't get my fill of.
You know, Matthew.
I guess that doesn't make it sound any better, but
No.
it's all.
This sounds very selfish. You may be ruining this girl's prom by being this grown ass man sliding around in his underwear, embarrassing her. Next thing you know, there are all kinds of rumors are spreading about what's going on here. Oh well, she went with him because he paid for the ticket. I don't know if that's going to cut it, Matthew. You might be ruining some young girl's prom, maybe her summer, possibly her life, maybe reputation. I don't know. We'll see about that.
That's overboard. I think. I don't think you have faith in
Why?
me.
Why can't you just like? First of all,
Yeah.
sometimes you miss out on things. Maybe you have a little FOMO, fear of missing out. Hashtag FOMO. Hashtag We're Burger Week. Where you haven't gotten your fill of prom and you can't. It's too late. You missed it. Window of opportunity is closed. I can't enjoy preschool. I never went. I never will go.
You know, when God closes a window, He opens a door, and that door is way bigger than a window. That means I can easily just strut right into a prom.
Matthew, I've already said I don't want to talk about religion. And so God opening doors, it's off the table for today.
All right.
But what was on the table was your burger today.
Yeah.
You've already talked a bit about it, but what did you think of the burger?
I've been jumping around with what I've been thinking about it, and what it's boiled down to is I didn't care for it.
You seemed I don't know now.
Well,
So you seemed a little conflicted when we were there.
yeah.
You were making some sounds and stuff, and I was looking at your face a little bit. It looked like it was okay, but then when my brother who was with us asked you what you thought, you said good. It was a very short, quick good, so I wasn't sure how to read into that. And now I feel like maybe my talk about the patty has influenced you. I don't want to influence you, Matthew.
No.
Be yourself.
No, I am. When your brother asked
Be
how
true to
it
yourself.
was, and I said good, it was just because I didn't want to get into it. Because I didn't want to. I was already under the microscope, being how is he? What is his process? To really figure out how I go about rating these burgers. And I do it. I kind of keep it to myself. It's in my head. I don't know my process, and I just wanted. I just didn't want the attention, so I was a meek little good, and then I can go back to really ripping it apart
Analyzing
with my
it in
teeth.
your mind, yeah.
And that burger, the meat, I found it very dry. Dry was that was probably the worst part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I feel like next time you're asked that question, you should just say something like, stay tuned. Listen in next Wednesday, Cadeau and Janko, Wednesday's Lunch, Burger Edition, and present a real-world link that they can click and fly into cyberspace.
Surefire way to lose people in my life, I think. I think if I told your brother to stay tuned, just that, and then maybe he doesn't show up next time we invite him out somewhere.
That's true. Or maybe he starts listening to more episodes of the podcast.
Maybe, but yeah, that's your thing though. He's your brother. You force him.
It's tough. It's it's whatever. He won't listen to on Wednesdays. Says he does work while he eats lunch. I think that's not good for you. Not good for your mind. It's very important, I think, on a long day of work to take that little respite from your work day.
Yeah.
take your mind off work. I think you're going to come back much fresher if you stop thinking about work for just a little while.
Yeah. You could threaten him, too. Just tell him, I'm going to reveal...
Your dog is fucking dead. I'm going to fucking kill your dog.
This is not the kind of threat I was thinking. I was thinking more of a brotherly love threat. Like, I'm going to reveal some embarrassing tidbit of our youths together.
Give you a nuggie.
Wow. Yeah. Maybe I'll tell, I'll tell the world about how you ate, I don't know,
milk came out of his nose a lot.
Oh, just like that?
Well, not by accident. He'd laugh, and then milk would come out of his nose. It was disgusting. It happened so often.
Like milk that he was drinking at the moment? Or
yeah, and then like I'd say
ingested?
something, then like milk would come out of his nose, and it would be disgusting.
He was drinking a lot of milk. That makes sense.
As a kid,
he's a big guy.
He is
Tall.
a big guy, yeah.
He's a man now.
I feel like maybe once in my life, liquids have kind of come out of my nose from laughing. For him, it happened so often. It was so disgusting. So many meals I had to walk away from because of this disgusting milk coming out of his nose.
He's got a good track, I guess.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. Liquids flow easily through his body. And,
Okay.
Probably won't get any clots.
Okay.
Even though
I
it's
see what you're
veins.
saying.
They're not the same,
Blood clots
but
and stuff. Yeah.
they take they influence each other, I think. This is why we need a doctor on staff.
That's right. That's right. To judge people by the look of them, if they're going to have blood clots, to address your legs, to maybe. I've been thinking more and more that I should get a physical. I'm 30. I figure let's just see what's going on. We okay here? Check the blood. Looking good? How about my heart? No, not so much. Just the other day, I was at work. And for maybe the last 2 hours of my shift, I wasn't sure if I was having heart palpitations or maybe my pectoral muscle was just having some weird spasms. And I was very concerned for like maybe an hour and a half of it. I didn't say anything. I just sort of kept feeling my chest going like, what the hell is going on here? And then after an hour and a half, I started telling people because I'm like, this is concerning. This has been going on for an hour and a half now. Let's start and stop. And then as soon as I left work, right before I left work, I had a couple big glasses of water because I was thinking maybe I'm just a little dehydrated. I have not been drinking as much water as I normally do. Had 2 big glasses of water, and it hasn't come back since. That was a couple days ago. So I think, and I've been specifically drinking more water since. I think I may have just been a little dehydrated and paranoid.
Okay. As long as you found what works, you drink some water, it goes away. Never worry about it again. Get that physical.
Yeah, I think I might. How much does that cost though? Now I got to get a family doctor. Those aren't easy to get. Probably have to wait 6 months. Gonna go and pay hundreds of dollars for him to make me run on a treadmill, see how my breathing is, take some of my blood. End of the day, all he's gonna say is like, "Yep, looks like you're 30."
Well, it's the peace of mind is worth it, I think.
I guess.
I won't be doing it, but
they also say ignorance is bliss. Maybe I'm happier not knowing that anything's wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll tell me, "Oh, your blood pressure's a couple points too high," and I'll be like, "Oh no, I need to calm down. How am I supposed to calm down? I got a burger to eat every week. I got a podcast to do. #LeBurger Week's coming up. I got 7 days of podcasts. I got work. I got Roomba to feed. This is a life isn't a lemonade."
Your doctor's going to be like, "I don't understand about half of what you just said, but you need to stop this lifestyle or you are going to perish."
Did somebody say lemonade?
Did someone?
Yeah, I said life isn't lemonade. I guess life gives you lemons, make lemonade. I'm sorry, Seba-Mae. I don't know what I was thinking. All right then. I don't know what you're thinking either.
Seba-Mae, you're in a strange way today. You're so you're really just gliding in and out of this studio.
Well, I've been sleeping over on the couch.
Yeah.
I'm staying over because I'm in town for a couple of days.
Those mint juleps will make you tired, I guess.
They tire a girl out. Have a little too much liquor in the morning, a little too much liquor in the evening, too much liquor in the afternoon. You get pretty tired. You need some naps.
What is too much liquor? What is too much? liquor for you, Seba-Mae.
Well,
Because you get called on, like, by a mint julep on the windows.